What's going on, guys? I'm Paul, the LoFi Trumpet Guy, and today I wanted to share this new shirt that I got in the mail. So I actually ordered two of these guys. Um, I'm very happy with it. So I wonder if we can. It's about the same font size, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so it was a weird face I just made. So anyway, today is Monday, May 3rd, 2021, and it seems that COVID is still out there, but it's on the run. People are getting their vaccines, and its time is coming to an end, guys. I think it's going to be over soon enough until the aliens come. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the news the past couple of days, but turn this down just a bit. I don't know if you've seen the news the past couple of days, but they have been talking about UFOs in the sky. So maybe disclosure's really happening. I am a Catholic, but I also believe in UFOs and aliens and extraterrestrial life. So if you don't agree with that, don't care. I go with the same argument that a lot of top scientists have, is there are billions and billions of galaxies and probably so many different planets out there, and they've found exoplanets that are in the Goldilocks zone of their stars, or their suns, I should say. And most systems are binary, which means they have two suns. So a bunch of Tatooines out there for you fellow Star Wars geeks. But this channel isn't about UFOs, politics, COVID, or any of that. It is about lo-fi music. So if you don't know what lo-fi is, it's this music. Lo-fi is a combination of smooth jazz and hip-hop. Sometimes it's Latin jazz, but it kind of brings the musicality of jazz to hip-hop. Not saying that hip-hop isn't musical, but it definitely brings a more chill vibe to it. You know what I mean? It's not all about... I don't know. I don't listen to straight hip-hop. But lo-fi, I do. Because obviously I'm the LoFi Trumpet Guy. So I play the trumpet, obviously. I am sponsored by Mahler Baroque Brass Instruments, originally out of Chicago. Currently headquartered here in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and I'm under the apprenticeship of David Mahler, who's teaching me how to make these things using 17th century techniques. And guys, it is the best sound I've ever gotten out of a horn. It's so much easier to play. I can't tell you. I am so happy with this trumpet. It's insane. And this is just my B flat. This isn't even my C trumpet. I'm going to be making an E flat, a piccolo, a flugel. You know, we're going to be making horns for customers. It's going to be great. So, we'll be getting a shop space soon, and I will share it on this channel because it is an integral part of what I do here. So, this channel is about inspiring people to just chill out and listen to me talk on my videos or whatever. It's kind of morphing into new ideas, so I'm just sticking with the mini sessions for now until I can find some time to launch a new series, which would be great. It'd be cool if I could do YouTube full time. Whoop, whoop. But I don't have the time right now or the resources, so with that in mind, I'd like to share my trumpet. Picture my trumpet here. You can see that's actually a seam. So these are not drawn bells, meaning a machine didn't do it. I personally hand hammered this whole thing. So I have my Marine Corps. I guess that was a challenge coin. I don't really know. I am a U.S. Marine veteran. I was in the Commandant's Own Drum and Bugle Corps down in Washington, D.C. No, we didn't play any of this jazz music. We played everything else. It's a drum and bugle corps. So, I love this horn. This is my favorite horn ever. And it even has my name on it, so that's cool. I'm sure there are other musicians that watch my streams, but I should tell you that, and I've told many people this, if I lost everything that I have and I was allowed to keep one possession, trumpet, I would keep my trumpet, because at least then I could panhandle for money and, go buy something at Starbucks. But luckily, I will never be in that position. Well, I don't know that for sure, but hopefully I'm never in that position. Yeah, so I'm pleased with this horn, and yeah, so what I'm gonna do here, what I do on these sessions is we listen together to the lo-fi. I improvise over the music, and then in between playing, I talk. Or is it in between talking, I play? I don't know. I think I talk more in the last couple of videos than I normally do. But, whatever the case, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm warmed up pretty much, so, I'm gonna use my Shure. I just bought this yesterday, a Shure SM57 dynamic cardioid microphone. So this thing, I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. I have had no problems with it. I got the levels just right, so I get a pretty damn good sound out of this thing. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do some improv, and we'll be back. I don't know what key this is in yet. Hang on. Well, that was fun. Okay, so that was pretty much like the first rendition, little session. These are called mini sessions for a reason, because I generally only go about 30 to 45 minutes in a session. I tend to do these late at night, so sometimes I don't know, the brain doesn't work. It doesn't. Plus, it's kind of hot in my room. And if I turn the fan on, well, you're going to hear a lot of white and floor noise, so it's not really conducive to recording, but that's okay. I'm just going to sit and chill for a minute. Just sit and chill with me for a minute, okay? You know, sometimes I used to sing to the songs. I do sing. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I've been told that my voice kind of fits lo-fi, or not lo-fi music, like jazz music, church music, smoother things that don't require like a high vocal range and things like that. So that's good, because I don't think I have the gumption to do it, honestly. But yeah, so I'm gonna drink some water here. Should really just have it on tap. Just have a big water cooler here. So one of the problems with live streaming is I haven't quite figured out a way to interact with people who comment. But up to this point, I haven't had anyone really comment on my videos. So if you want to interact with the video, that would be great. I guess it helps me get more visibility or something. I don't even know if I'm ready for that. I'm just kind of doing this because I'm still figuring it out. It's not... This show isn't set in stone. I just created this brand last fall, and like a week or two before my birthday, because I was like, you know, I play the trumpet, I love lo-fi music, it's easy to play over, it sounds great, you know, what can I do? And I'm like, lo-fi, I'm a trumpet guy, hey, LoFi Trumpet Guy. And I'm the only one doing this, so could patent it. I don't know. One thing I do like to do in these videos is kind of like talk about life. It's not all about playing the trumpet. I mean, you guys could listen to me play this thing for hours maybe, but actually playing for hours straight is not... Well, I haven't done that in a while. I mean, it's been a long time since I played for like an hour straight, and I have the endurance to do it, but not on a live stream. I just don't want to. I guess this could really be a venue for me to talk about me. Depends how much I want to open up to you guys. Or maybe you don't want to hear my sob story or my life values and my opinions and shit. You just want to hear me play the trumpet. Which is cool. But you have to let me know. So, because I might share something in the future that it's like, Paul didn't really want to know that. You know, I just want to listen to you play the trumpet. That's a nice dynamic. And I've been told that. That people like hearing me play over this music. As far as I know, I'm the only one doing it. if I can inspire other trumpet players to do this, or maybe find a genre that fits them, by all means, you know. I'm wearing glasses. Some of the videos I don't. But sometimes I'm just getting used to contacts again, so sometimes my eyes are really tired. And they get red, so it looks like I've been smoking a big doobie. And I don't smoke pot. So I'm not saying I haven't. I'm just saying I don't smoke actively, okay? So, God, this is such a good shirt. And these are, okay, so you know where I got these? Teespring, teespring.com. And the only problem I had was I ordered just two. Would have taken them, you know, 20 minutes or 10 minutes to get them out on a press. Guys, it took them a month to get these to me. Well, not quite a month. Maybe it was like 3 weeks, but still. 3 weeks for 2 t-shirts. I got them at a cheap price. It was free shipping. Okay. So I guess they could take their sweet time with it. Whatever. Anyway, I got the shirts. I think I'm gonna... I mean, the quality is excellent. These are some kick-ass shirts, guys. This is like Hanes quality material here. And I didn't even get the premium stuff. This is just a... Well, actually, you know what? I might have paid a little extra for this. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Teespring. If you're gonna get t-shirts and you just want a commercial solution and don't care when they come, Teespring's probably a good one for you. And it's affordable, extremely cheap. Doesn't take a lot. So, and the more you buy, the cheaper it is. So some of you wonder, I guess, are wondering how I do these streams. I use a software called OBS, which I forget what it stands for, but out of the box streaming, maybe. I don't know. But it's a software where I can mix different things and mix it all into one, and then it comes out in the stream, so everything comes out nice and clear, right? So the video quality, everything, it's just boom, boom, boom. And it has some cool effects. You know, I can go into some filters here. I can do like a hue shift. So it's like a party. Yeah, this is really... I don't know. It's pretty insane, so... Whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of a cool effect. I don't know. I was gonna do it in black and white, but people told me people don't like that, so people don't really like to watch black and white. All right, well, tell you what, let's get back to playing some stuff. Get tired of hearing me talk, and this is just for me to BS, guys. Honestly, I'm just putting videos out because I want to. And I'm not doing this for views. I'm really not. People say I should. They say I should monetize my videos and sell merch and really get into the spirit of the YouTuber life. I might do that. I mean, I've obviously created a little brand, and but past that, I haven't really done anything with this except play these sessions. So, what I should do is the sessions that I actually play, I'll put like links in the description maybe, and like timestamp them. So you're like, I don't want to hear Paul talk, I just want to hear him play. I don't know. Or maybe you put me on as a background, which is fine. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and play my trumpet. I'm really tired, if you couldn't tell. But people are like, go to bed. I don't really want to. I want to play. You know when you're a kid and you just want to stay up? Yeah, that's still me. I still like to stay up late and go to bed at the last minute and then wake up and be like, I regret not going to bed. It's funny though, because as an adult, as you grow up, you tend to love your sleep way more. Like, sleep is it. It's the GOAT. It's the thing. Because life's tough. Life is tiring. And, you know, so music makes it better. One unfortunate part about being a trumpet player is spit. These are water keys or spit valves, and these particular brand, I won't name the brand, but if you're a trumpet player, you know, because it's right on here. These tend to leak, but they're so nice. They're probably one of the best push button ones, because you can get these, you can get oh, I forget the other ones. They're just like more cylindrical than not coned. And as you can see, you know, those are more coned. And then they have the typical ones with the lever. You know, you push the lever and it does the spit valve. Problem with those is you need a cork. So the corks kind of rub out after, not rub out, God. They wear out is what I meant to say. They wear out after a couple of years, and you have to replace them, so. Alright, I promised I would stop talking so much, so here we go. Okay, so we're at 28 minutes now. We're about at the 30-minute mark. I do want to mention that I was thinking about putting out an album where I make my own lo-fi music, play over it, and it's LoFi Trumpet Guy originals or something. I don't know. But tell me what you think. Think that's a good idea? There's tens of thousands of lo-fi tracks out there now. You got producers all over the place making this stuff. And I told a buddy of mine when I was in the Marine Corps, I said, I don't even know if it's worth writing anything else. And he said, don't say that, because everybody's looking for new music. They're always looking for something new and fresh, and music has unlimited possibilities. And for a guy that wasn't very deep, that was a pretty deep statement. So I carry that with me, and I realize, yes, music is just an infinite cloud of ever-changing whatever. And other than listening to the same track and melodies over again, music's always changing. It's never the same. And for that, I'm grateful. So thank God for music. It saved my life and thousands of others. So. Okay. This might be a shorter session today. I'm feeling pretty pooped. I do want to tell you, though, you might wonder, well, Paul, where do you get all your tracks from? I actually get it from several different sources, but the main one has been the live stream on YouTube, the Lo-Fi Girl channel, formerly Chilled Cow. It's now just called Lo-Fi Girl, and I think it was an excellent branding choice by the owner of the channel. His name is Dimitri, and I believe he lives in Paris, or at least France, somewhere in France. So the only French I know is hors d'oeuvres, bourgeoisie, and ooh la la. I suck at French. Oh, or mademoiselle. Sorry. So I'm thinking the album thing's gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna really open up too much about my personal life, because this has nothing to do with that, and people don't care. People really don't give a crap about other people's personal lives unless it directly impacts them. So part of what I do is I kind of want to make this more like a talking and chill channel. It seems, now that I think about it, that's some shows, they have like this, I don't know what you want to call it. They have like an overlying theme about what their channel's about, but they also just have like these talking head things like this where I talk to you on the microphone and you watch me, or you put it on in the background while you work on something or browse Reddit. I don't know. But getting used to talking to the camera has been definitely an interesting thing. So I kind of look at the screen and it kind of looks like I'm looking at you, but if I look at the actual camera, it's probably a little more personal, you know, I don't know. Because I'm looking at myself, and then I look at the camera. So, tell me what you prefer. If the way I've been doing it has been working, fine. If you prefer it's a little more personal, I look at the camera so you feel like you're connecting with me, I can do that too. I'm a trumpet player. We're narcissistic. We love looking at ourselves. You know, so... unfortunately, I have to look at me. So, you know... I killed my Tinder profile. I deleted it. Just for... whatever. There's no one here. No one in Altoona. This town sucks for dating. And I've had a couple of bad experiences, I'll tell you that, so... we'll not get into that. That's very personal. But, alright, guys. I'm gonna head out for tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm Paul, the LoFi Trumpet Guy. If you have any questions, you can email me at LoFiTrumpetGuy@gmail.com. Next time, I will put it here somewhere on the screen. But until then, thanks for watching.